which is the Singapore International School Chiangmai as well. I guess another school in Chiang Mai here. And I have David Maxwell here, ready to come onto the stage. And Shazam, look at that. I love how technology is working today. It's fantastic. Hello, Mr. Daniel. How are you today?
Hi, Stephen. Thanks for having us along. Yeah, delighted to be with you today. Been enjoying the presentations of the other schools and looking forward to sharing what we have to offer to everyone who's viewing.
Excellent. So I want to give you the same opportunity everyone else has had thus far in the fact of, introduce SISB to us, and also, tell us about, what is it that, lights your day as you're coming to campus every day? Like, what are the things that, get you excited about coming to school?
Okay, great. Well, I mean, what's special and what's unique about Singapore International School is obviously our Singaporean curriculum. So we're the only school in Northern Thailand offering a Singaporean curriculum, and as is well known, Singapore has one of the most rigorous curriculums in the world. Very high expectations in mathematics and science. So we're delighted to offer those high expectations. We have teachers from Singapore on the team who make sure the mathematics and the science is taught in the same way as it is taught within the schools in Singapore. As well as this, though, we also incorporate a lot of global mindedness, and we also ensure that our students are become global citizens. So as well as the academic rigor, we're very much a holistic school as well. So we have a big emphasis on sports, arts, creativity, use of technology, and all these, essential, skills for 21st century learners. So for me, when I come into school in the morning, I'm delighted to see, students outside playing basketball, getting ready for their lessons, everyone with kind of smiling faces, parents dropping off their children. And the good thing as well about our school is that we're quite a small school. We're downtown, so we're easy to access. I think we're the only international school that is actually in the downtown area of Chiang Mai, so it makes it convenient for a lot of people. And yeah, you come in and it's there are around about 400 students in our school next year. And it feels like a family. So that's all the way from kindergarten all the way up to grade 12. And most of the teachers know, the vast majority of the students. So as you walk around, it's a very sort of friendly atmosphere. Children and students and teachers are interacting with each other, and it's just got a really kind of nice family spirit at the school.
Fantastic. I would assume that, for most parents who are considering a school anywhere in the world, and then obviously in Chiang Mai, the Singaporean curriculum is a huge differentiating factor. Are there other factors that you often hear when parents are considering SISB about, is it the location? Is it, other aspects of the campus? Is it other aspects of the curriculum that are deciding factors for them?
Sure, I would say, yeah, as mentioned, being a downtown school, it's very convenient for a lot of people, so they like that. We also have, very, very high expectations for our staff. So we have really qualified staff, very experienced staff, and, very, very caring staff. So parents that have come to our school, when they're asking, why are you interested in the school? Why have you come here? And they give us this feedback they've heard, that we have a really sort of dedicated team of educators. A lot of our teachers have got master's degrees. They're all fully licensed. So there's that, and then like I said, there's just a small sort of community here. So some of the schools are large, whereas here it's kind of a nice family spirit at the school.
Tell me about some of the other aspects of the school beyond the curriculum. You mentioned that you come in the morning and students are playing basketball, etc. Like, what other aspects of the school do you like to point out to prospective parents that may be considering a move in terms of clubs, extracurriculars, and other opportunities?
Yeah, absolutely. So clubs, extracurricular activities are a really, important aspect of, our education program. So at the end of the day, we have ECAs, extracurricular activities, running every single day, and parents are free to choose, and students are free to choose what they would like. It's really various range. We have we have coding, we have Minecraft, we have chess, we have ballet, we have taekwondo, we have basketball, we have arts, we have crafts, we have academic ones for the parents that would, the students that would like those. We have STEM clubs, a whole range of activities that students love to get involved in. And then when they develop these areas, skills in these areas, they can also then get involved in competitions with other schools or nationwide competitions. Another important thing about our school is that we're actually a group of 6 schools. So down in Bangkok or down in other parts of Thailand, there are another 5 schools. who are all part of the SISB school family. And we very much share our, resources together, and we have the same sort of academic standards. And also when we have competitions and activities, all the students from all campuses get involved. For example, on Thursday this week, there is a Maths Olympiad, and we have a team of about 12 students flying down to Bangkok to compete in the Maths Olympiad with the other schools. So although we're quite a small school here and we have a nice family atmosphere, we're part of a larger group. And that provides a lot of opportunities. Later on, we have a swimming gala and we have other sporting events as well. And then the students are interested. We get together and we all travel down and get involved in the larger SISB community down in Bangkok.
Fantastic. We have a question here from Somporn, or actually two questions. She's interested in hearing about the rigor of the admissions process, especially since you're talking about how it's very academic focused and whatnot. So if you could talk a little bit about that. And she's also asking about the percentage of students that are in the school that are Chinese.
Okay, great questions. So the rigor of the assessment for entering the school depends, really on the age. If a child is in the early years, so nursery and kindergarten, we need to make sure they're kind of like school ready and they have basic fluency and numeracy skills. But generally that will be sufficient. As they go into primary again, lower primary again, we have the basic numeracy and literacy test, and we make sure they've got at least a foundation in English and mathematics. As it goes further up, it does get increasingly sort of more difficult. So when they go to secondary school, they do need to have quite a strong foundation in English. If they don't have any foundation in English at secondary, it's really difficult for us to accept them. And then if they're going to be entering like later, because we do the GCSEs and the A-levels, the British curriculum. So if they're going to be entering the school for the kind of the grade 9, 10, 11, 12, they really need a strong foundation in the subjects they're looking to do. So, we use the UK exam. Students can then choose they're going to do physics or chemistry or business studies or economics. If they have a background in these subjects, we're certainly able to accept them. But if they have no background, it makes it more difficult. But we've got a lot of support. We've got a very supportive team. We also have EAS, so extra academic support programs. So if a student comes in and they're strong in a number of levels, but there's some area of weakness, and we believe that they have the potential to catch up, then we can accept them and then put them in with these EAS groups. Throughout the school, we have quite a mixed population. So 50% of our population is from Thai. This is across the whole school. And then about 40%, maybe 41, 42% is from the Chinese community. And the other sort of 10% is from a mix of nationalities. We have Singaporean students, American, Australian, Korean, Burmese, South African, like a wide range. But the two biggest populations are definitely the Thai and then the Chinese population.
Thank you so much for that answer. Final question for you is how is the school continuing to evolve and grow and change into the 2024-25 academic year? Are there campus improvements? Are there ways that the school is changing that you'd like to know?
Brilliant. Yeah, that's a great question. Well, the school's changed plenty. This campus only opened up in 2017. At the time, we only had a very sort of small group of kindergarten students, but it's grown and it's blossomed. Just this year, we've opened up a brand new building. So this building is a secondary building. Before we were all in the one structure. Now we've separated. So there's the nursery and kindergarten structure on one side and the secondary building on the other side. And that's fully equipped with the latest science, labs, music room, high-tech library, all the resources that secondary students use. So we've now moved into that building, but it's still probably about 50% full. So we're looking to kind of fill that up over the sort of next couple of years. And also, equip it with even more, resources. We've got exciting plans for the art room and also for the music room in the secondary building, which we're working on at the moment. The outdoor basketball court, we're currently preparing like the rubber surface for an outdoor basketball court. So we'll have a full outdoor basketball court, as well as the air-conditioned gym, which has a full-sized basketball court inside there. So developing sort of those areas. We also have a nice swimming pool. So when the weather is good, we also have our swimming lessons as well. So yeah, lots of plans for improvement. In the year ahead.
Fantastic. Well, I thank you very much for taking time out of your very busy day to speak with us this morning. And I wish you all the best. We're going to move on to your video presentation.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Folks, Welcome to Singapore International School Chiangmai, a world-class international school located in Northern Thailand's historic capital city. Since opening in 2017, SISB Chiangmai has grown to be a leading school in the international education community. Their school is modern, well-equipped with the latest educational resources, and designed to be an environment in which students can safely grow and prosper. The dedicated team of experienced educators at their campus provide a holistic education which supports students to become scholars, leaders, and global citizens. The combination of this holistic education and the academic rigor of Singapore's world-renowned curriculum ensures each student can achieve success and reach their full potential. Without further ado, the video.
SISB School!
Thank you very much once again to our friends over at SISB, Singapore International School Chiangmai. Mr. Daniel wanted he reminded me, or he wanted me to mention as well, that the school is fully trilingual. And so that means that the students study English, Thai, and Chinese every day. And so, many times the students, not many times, all the times, when students who join the school at an early age become fully trilingual, which quite frankly, that is pretty darn cool if you ask me. Also, SISB does have a special giveaway for this summit as well. And you can see here that the enrollment fee starts at 30,000 baht. So I will leave that up here on the screen as I have done in the past. If you are interested in the SISB school in Chiang Mai, please contact them directly. You could see there they have their line accounts and other accounts up there, their telephone numbers. So please reach out, and we'll leave this there for a few more seconds and we'll go from there.